Right now in the United States, a strange and worrying trend is growing. Some powerful people in politics, specifically the MAGA supporters, are going after international students who are studying at top universities like Harvard. You know what's shocking is that even the daughters of world leaders like Canadian Prime Minister Carney and Chinese President Xi Jinping have become the targets. Let's start with Cleo, daughter of the Canadian Prime Minister. She's a social studies student at Harvard University and has been active in environmental causes. A few months ago, she was reportedly arrested at a pro-Palestinian protest in London, but she hasn't been in any kind of trouble while at Harvard. In fact, she recently introduced her father at a big political event in Canada, and that public visibility seems to have caught the attention of MAGA group in the US. They are now calling for her deportation, even though she's just a student who's trying to complete her education. Next is Ming, the daughter of Chinese President Xi Jinping. She studied psychology at Harvard and graduated back in 2024. She was mostly studying in secret to stay out of public eye and returned to Harvard recently for higher studies. MAGA supporters are now also looking for her social media and university campuses, demanding she should be sent back. Now, this has created fear among many Chinese students in the US who feel that they are being unfairly targeted just because of their background or their government's action. Now, this campaign by MAGA supporters comes at a time when Donald Trump and his allies are cracking down on international students, specifically those at liberal schools like Harvard that supports freedom of speech and political debates. MAGA groups claim that international students are stealing seats and jobs that should go to Americans. But this view ignores the fact that international students actually bring a lot of money and brain power into the country. For many universities, international students are a big part of what keeps them world-class, both in terms of ideas and funding. Well, to make things worse, another student, Indian-American Megha Vemuri, was also targeted recently. Megha was supposed to speak at her MIT graduation but was removed before the ceremony after she criticized MIT's ties with the Israeli military and spoke in support of the people in Gaza. MAGA trolls attack her online, accusing her of being anti-American. Again, it shows how international students are being pushed aside simply for expressing their opinion. Well, this issue has sparked debate all over the United States. Even many moderate Republicans are speaking out against this MAGA attitude. For example, former Ohio Governor John said that it was a big mistake to kick out international students from top schools like Harvard. He pointed out that many of these students go back to their countries and become leaders who do understand and appreciate the United States, which help build better relationships between nations. America has long been seen as the best place in the world for education. In fact, education is one of the biggest exports from the United States. Not weapons or cars, but world-class learning. Famous Indians like Anand Mahindra, Rahul Bajaj, P. Chidambaram, Kapil Sibal, and Naina Lal, they all studied at Harvard. Thousands more have taken executive courses over there to improve their leadership skills. Now, all of this is at risk. If this anti-foreigner mindset grows, it could damage America's reputation as a global education hub. Many students from India, China, and other countries too might start thinking twice before applying to the US schools. That would be a huge loss, not just for the students, but also for the America too. In the end, while international students have always played a big role in shaping the US education system and even helping the country grow, some extreme political groups are now targeting them unfairly. From the daughters of world leaders to regular students just trying to graduate, no one seems safe from the backlash. Well, the question now is, will the US continue to be a welcoming place for bright young minds from around the globe, or will this toxic mindset push them away?